Good Friday evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another thrilling Beer 30 Sanity session on a Friday afternoon after a long, hard work week, including me, actually. I actually drove a long way, 4 days driving this week. And with that in mind, I think I will have a little toddy. Here's to you, here's to me. Mmm. That's too good, man. It's a little warm here today in Capitan. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Capitan, New Mexico?
The current temperature in Capitan is 80 degrees.
80. I know there's people in Texas that would kill for that. You know what I mean? Yeah, the low in the morning will be 53. Is that amazing? Yeah, it's wonderful. Having said that, from the beginning of this week, which was Sunday, I drove down to Texas and got some stuff out of my home base there, which is for sale. You can look at it on, it's 147 Red Bud Street, Bracketville, Texas, and it's listed under, Realtor.com or Zillow. And yeah, you'll see it. The realtor did an excellent job of, taking the pictures and stuff. I think she's got like 15 pictures. And so maybe we can sell that place and move on to something else. You know what I mean? So what else is going on? Well, other than, we had a little smoke here today. You cannabis guys out there, you bud smokers, y'all got to lighten up, man. It, it's covering the whole state. I mean, Joe, I realize they legalized cannabis here on April the 1st, but guys, you don't have to smoke it all in 1 month. No, it has been a little smoky in the area because of forest fires. Primarily, there's a big one over around northwest or north of Silver City and the Gila National Forest. They got a big old good one going there. But if you check the fire map of the United States, you'll see that there's little forest fires all over. It's that time of the year. And what does that have to do with sanity? Nothing. Not a dadgum thing. But having said that, guys, I'm going to have another swaller here. And for my supper tonight, I bought me some good old barbecued sausage links. I bought one, you know me. And yeah, I'll have that. I'll put it on a slice of bread, wrap it up. Well, before I wrap it up, I'll put some mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup on it. Wrap it up and have me a little popcorn. Be just like going to the movies. You know what I mean? Remember the movies? Let me tell you, man. And when I grew up, and I know maybe the same for some of you guys, but when I grew up, going to the movies was a big deal. I mean, Saturday afternoon at the movies or Saturday night or both was jeez. Well, that's where we got our news. There was basically in the early 50s there was no real televisions in Kennedy. There were maybe one or two people that had one, but I don't know that there was any news programs on then. So you got your news at the movie theater. They'd have that reel that showed news that was probably a year old, but to you it was current because you just now saw it. World War II ended in 1946, or right, yeah, early, and we didn't know about it in Kennedy, Texas, till like 1953. Nobody told us. Anyway, here's to you. Mm. But another thing they did in the movie theaters when I was a kid, of course, it cost us. Well, at first, when I first started going to the movies in Kennedy, see, pennies had value. I mean, a penny had value. In other words, to get into a movie was 12 cents. And I remember buying a Coke from a Coke machine, where you had to slide the soda water over and then lift it out. Those were 6 cents for Cokes. But anyway, you get in the movie for 12 cents, and then you could get a drink for a nickel. You could get a hot dog for I think a dime, maybe a dime, and then popcorn was a dime. So you could load up, and I would. I mean, I'd spend half my allowance right there because I got $2 a week allowance late, at that time, and yeah, that was a lot of money to me, and I could do everything I wanted to do and have money left over, and but yeah, you'd go in, and there was the girl that used to take you got your ticket at the front deal outside, and then you'd go in through these doors, and off to the right was the concession stand, and then after you spent all your money there, then you had to walk by, and there was a lady there named Dolores who took your ticket. Okay, but she not only took your ticket, she kind of maintained order in the theater because a bunch of us guys were nothing but loud troublemakers, and there were some people that were there actually to watch the movie. You understand? But we didn't even think. But we used to go all the way down to the front and sit, and you had to look up. Here's the screen. You know, so stupid. You know what I mean? And yeah, we'd sit down there and stuff. But yeah, that was the spot to be. And then you know, of course, the movies were mostly westerns. And yeah, Hopalong Cassidy. When you looked at him on the screen, there was like 25 feet tall or 20 feet tall, whatever it was. And yeah, it was big. And so yeah, that was. But then at the end of the movie, or at intermission, you know, we had intermission, and then you could go refresh and get drinks and all that stuff. And but yeah, you could yeah. And then at the end of the movie, they had a cartoon, and yeah, you had Bugs Bunny, Donald Duck, the Chipmunks, or whatever they were, the Chipmunks, and I can't remember some of the others. I don't think they had any Yosemite Sam. Maybe they did. I don't remember. And Roadrunner, I don't remember those either. They could have had. I think they did. I'm not sure. But anyway, if you can remember, if I can't remember it, you can't either. That's the way. That's the rule. So here's to me. Here's to you. mm. You know what I did one time? Um, I was supposed to meet my buddies at the theater, but I was plowing in a field way on the other side of Kennedy. You know what I mean? And you had to plow till about dark. You know, just when you couldn't see, even though we had a light on the tractor, we'd still cut it down at dark, head home, and besides that, you'd be running out of fuel anyway. So, but because I was running late to get to the movies, I just drove the damn old John Deere and pulling the plow right into downtown Kennedy. Never even thought a thing about it, and nobody said a word. That's just the way it was then. But I pulled up in front of the old Texaco station that, you know, they'd already closed for the day. I just parked there, went inside, watched the movie, hopped on the John Deere tractor, and away I went home. Yeah, old Poppin' Johnny, John Deere G, running on propane. Yep, man, oh man, had one big wheel in the front, and it didn't have power steering either. And I mean, you had to muscle it. You know what I mean? It had that old clutch you popped in and stuff. Yep, but it would definitely tow the load, and that's the John Deere tractor movie deal. But you know, y'all may remember this too on you know, like Halloween and stuff. They'd have you know, like Fright Night. You know, where they'd have a double feature. You know, like Frankenstein meets his mother, or you know, something like that. And then the werewolf. But the scariest movie I ever saw, the one that really got in my head big time, was the original version of The Thing. And it was this group of people that went to Alaska or somewhere. It was a frozen wasteland, and they were doing research and stuff. And they dug up a frozen body. And they put it in this room, in this place where they were staying doing their research. They put it in this separate room, and anyway, the ice started melting. You know, that was part of the, you know, the build up, the drama. And excuse me a second, mouth's getting dry. I'll get to it. But anyway, The Thing. God Almighty, man! I think about it today, and it scares me. But anyway, the creature that was frozen in a big block of ice, and they covered it with a blanket. I think it was covered with a blanket. I'm not sure, but anyway, the drama was this. Anyway, the creature thawed out, and he wasn't dead. Creature was not dead, and he was big, and he had big old knuckles. You know, the big old things on his knuckles. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But he was a big old dude, and so anyway, the first thing he did was kill the guy in the room where he was, and then I think he killed a couple other guys. He killed dogs. He killed every damn thing, man. He killed dirt. You know, he was bad. So, but what he did though, when he ran out of that room, there was an old tail dragger aircraft out there, and he went in and he hid in that thing, or didn't hide. I guess he just went in it. I don't know. But then to kill him, they couldn't kill him because he wasn't a human. He was a plant. You know, they cut off his arm and leg or some shit, and he grew a new one. You know, that's cheating. I don't mind you being bad and weird and all that shit, but don't grow new parts. You understand? But anyway, so the thing did that. And anyway, so they thought, well, this one genius came up, well, what we do, because they knew the thing was coming back to get them. And so they had to prepare because he could break through walls and shit. They couldn't keep him out, and they knew it was coming. So they tricked him. They built this walkway. But they put under the walkway, they put all these electrical wires and shit, so they could electrocute him. And anyway, but they had to get him on that platform before they could fry him. You know what I mean? He couldn't just be walking down the side. He had to be on the deal where they set it up. So anyway, one of the guys, the scientist, gets out there and goes you whatever and here comes the thing walking and he wasn't doing it just right, and they were all scared to death. But anyway, they finally fried his little plant ass. You know what I mean? And that's good because I was glad to see him go. But man, that movie scared the poo poo out of old Dad here. Anyway, here's to me, here's to you. Friday evening sanity session. Does that help you with your sanity or your insanity? Here's to you. Anyway, what else? Any of you guys want to buy a Hyundai 2012 Santa Fe Limited with 112,000 miles on it? If you do, leave me an email at rusty78609@yahoo.com or gmail.com. I'm asking 10.5 for it. You could buy it and turn around and sell it and make money if you want to. I don't really care. But be that as may, that's the advertisement. After this message, we'll be right back. So yeah, but you remember, the excitement of being a kid. Everything was, I don't know, just hyper exciting. Like going to the movies on Saturdays. I mean, it was like, your whole body was into it. You were just, and that's the way you got to try to live as you get older. I know it's hard because you've been down all those trails and you go, oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. I did that. Well, do something you didn't do. Go jump off a mountain on your head. That'll stop that crap. Or go. Don't go in a parachute. Don't jump out of a plane with a parachute in tandem with a guy that got a full mental discharge from the military. All right, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I did that. That's wrong. That's wrong. Because this guy, I thought, okay, I know he's a little, you know what I mean, but he's got to know that if I die, he dies. And as we're falling through the air, I'm thinking, maybe he doesn't care. Maybe he doesn't care if I die. So there we go. So what else? I emptied that one already. Actually, that was just that's one thing good about these beers with cap like this. If I have about this much left, I don't throw it away. I put that cap back on it and tighten it, and away we go. So anyway, yeah, but me and, I won't mention his name, but yeah, we did a tandem, and don't do it. Nope. That is no fun because you see Mother Earth coming up, and next thing you know, you're going, okay, let's do it now. Let's pull that old ripcord, baby. Let's do it. Anyway, don't do it. And then what else? Something else you could do. You could go hang gliding. Yeah, you could jump off a mountain somewhere with a glider. You hold in your hands and kind of float through the air. Or the biggie, and this is something I'm probably going to do. They have these little suits you put on. They're real like tight things, and you open your arms out and they got wings on it. You know what I mean? They fly through the air like Batman or somebody. That's my next trick. I'm going to jump off of Mount Everest with one of those on and fly all the way to Arizona and back. Here's to you guys. It's a sanity session, okay? So if I act insane, that helps you be more sane. You see the logic in that? It's perfect logic. Everybody knows that. When somebody says everybody knows that, nobody knows that, okay? Because you just made it up. All right. Anyway, what else, guys? It's Friday evening. Have a toddy. Enjoy your life. Put a smile on your face. If you can't put a smile on your face, draw one on it. Get you a damn magic marker and draw a smile on your damn face. You know what I mean? I remember there was this old gal that ran a bar out in, I don't know how I remember people in bars, but I do. I don't know. I must have gone in one time. But anyway, there's this old gal, I won't mention her name either. She's probably dead now, I'm sure she is, but she was old then, okay? And but you'd go into the bar, and her lipstick would be right. She'd miss her mouth, you know. Anyway, yeah, she was. Well, she drank a lot too. She drank, but she drank beer. She didn't drink anything else. She drank beer. But she drank a shitload of it, man. And no, she was a pill, man. You know, sometimes you'd have to go help yourself because she'd be gone, man. She's gone. But it was an honor system. Nobody cheated her, and her husband either. You know, if you owed $5 or $10, you just put it behind the counter there. And yeah, they stayed open for years. What does that got to do with sanity? Everything. That's got everything to do with it. Anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, on a warm day for this area, this is Rusty 78609 saying, maintain your sanity. Take a deep breath. Breathe in. This does help, man. Take a deep breath. Breathe out slowly. Do it a couple of times. Don't do it too much. You're hyperventilating, then you'll feel dizzy. You know what I mean? But yeah, just a couple of times, and do it every now and then because it does help relieve stress, and that's what this is all about, part of it. And part of it's about drinking beer. This is part two, right? Or this is part one, the other's part two. Mahalo, whatever you say. Anyway, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life. Keep your health. Stand guard at the door of your mind. Eat healthy. Drink healthy. Yeah. Use the Amazon link if you want to fool with it. If you don't want to fool with it, don't bother me, man. No te calientes. No te calientes, plancha. I remember I asked a guy, a Spanish guy, we were playing golf one day, and I said, man, how do you tell a guy to lighten up? Not, don't get so damn mad. Don't get so angry. You know what I mean? He said, no te calientes. Okay, well, like don't get hot iron. No te calientes, plancha. Okay, well, anyway, I remembered that. Anyway, guys, no te calientes. Anyway, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your weekend, have a toddy, and look forward to the next moment, which will be even better, hopefully. Friday night, guys. I used to do a lot of crazy things on Friday night, I'm telling you, and Saturday night, and Sunday night, as a matter of fact, and sometimes Monday through Thursday night. Anyway, adios, bye.